Okay, so we're leaving our Equestro station today. It's pretty fun there. We did pick up a little souvenir. We got a boab cushion cover. There's so many boabs up here. It was a pretty good stay. You could definitely give Equestro a bit more time if you had more money than we do.
Thank you very much.
Well, it looks like they're grading the track.
We get to taste some freshly graded road. And this, guys, is why you want to keep your radio on number 40 so you can talk to the workers and the other travellers out here.
Oh, doesn't that feel nice?
Get it up to 60.
Our Gibb River Road trip would not be complete unless you stopped at the Equestro sign and got a few happy snaps.
Alright, we've just turned left from Equestro, which means we're now heading further into the Gibb River Road. And we've been told by a few people at camp who are finishing the Gibb and coming back the other way that this section here leading up to the Pentecost is the worst of the Gibb River Road. So it's not going to be long and we're going to be experiencing some proper corrugations. Are we ready?
I don't think so. I don't think we're ready at all. I'm not, although a corrugation massage does sound nice.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter.
Alrighty guys, we made it to free camping on the Pentecost River. This is definitely a bit of a bucket list thing of mine. I've wanted to do this all my life, and certainly ever since we started living in the caravan, this is something that I've been dreaming of doing. We had to come in a little bit further because we were a little bit later in the day and all the easier spots were taken, so we had to drive in a little bit further, but we've got this lovely little spot all to ourselves. Pentecost River just down there. Lovely little fire pit in here. The only negative is this. The ferals that camped in here before us smoked a ton of darts and I just left them on the ground. We'll clean that up because that's just disgusting. Not only is smoking cigarettes disgusting, but you're gonna leave this shit for somebody else to clean up. Bloody pigs. Anyway, we'll get that cleaned up and hopefully enjoy a nice camp in here at the Pentecost after we've cleared away somebody else's rubbish. Right, Van Fam, we got us a lovely little spot here on the Pentecost River, but there's two things we need to do before we can relax at camp. Job number one, gather some firewood. Number two, find a nice comfy spot by the Pentecost River and watch people attempt the crossing. So it might seem a little bit weird and a little bit gawky that we want to come down here and watch people cross the Pentecost, but there is a bit of method to our madness.
Not only the fact that it's like 10 degrees cooler here, right on the river.
It is nice and cool down here as well. But I really want to just get a feel for it and make sure that we're going to take the right line when we go across, because we have seen some people get stuck already and we don't want to be getting stuck. We want to make it across nice and smoothly. So we've seen 4 people cross now. No, 5 including the truck, and 3 have got stuck. So confidence levels are low. The Pentecost crossing is not to be slept on. You need to make sure you're doing everything right. A couple of old fellas here in cruisers that need to cross, they said they're going to go over and help him if he gets stuck, so hopefully they'll get through nice and easy. They can pull him through from the other side.
So one thing we didn't realise is that it's actually bitumen all the way from Equestro when you get out onto the road to the Pentecost River crossing. So that's something that would have been cool to know. But now we do, and we can tell other people.
It was hot today, like really hot. We ended up going back down to the crossing down there and just sitting on the edge and dipping every couple of minutes trying to wet ourselves, and
literally lying on the road, so every time a car came we had to get up.
Watching all the people do the crossing.
We didn't want to go any deeper because of crocodiles, so.
But we can see the sun is starting to set. My lovely darling daughter Kaylee has jumped in and picked up a bunch of kindling. We're going to get a fire going tonight because We're planning to cook on the fire tonight. Tonight we're going to be trying out some pizza pockets, which is a little recipe we've learned from our friends Our Whittle Adventure. So thanks very much, Mark and Clem. We're going to be giving it a crack tonight.
We watch the sun go down over the same old town, like so many times before. We look at the same old stars, battle the same old wars, like so many times before. And I know that we're not perfect, but I'm gonna miss all that we had. Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay, stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay.
Well, tonight I'm going to be making some pizza pockets for me and Owen.
Those look absolutely amazing, Kaylee. Well done. Now, I've pre-done some pizza tops for you, so put the tops on. Okay, just take, sweetheart, just take this and put it on top of the pizza like that.
Okay, pizza pockets.
That's one.
One.
And
Covering it all
number
up.
two.
Ugh. There we go.
Okay, now we're going to put this in here like that. Put this in here like this. Potentially I just get that to go over this. Right, that's how we do it. There we go. I've done this before.
How many times have
Okay.
we used this in 2 years?
2 years and we're using it for the first time. Well, I used to have a really nice fire pit that I had to get rid of, so now this is how I do it. Alright, Kaylee, let's bring your pizzas out and cook them up.
Yeah.
So, sweetie, it's a little bit hot. I think I should just do this for you.
Yeah.
We're just going to drop this in here like that. Keep our eye on it, flip it over a couple of times till it's all roasty and melty and delicious. Oh, a little sizzle sizzle. I'm going to put it up on the next level. Not quite burnt, but definitely getting a little close. What do you reckon, Kaylee? You reckon she's done?
I reckon she's pretty good.
You want to go try your pizza?
Yes, please.
Yeah, come up pretty good.
I didn't know which is which.
Alright, so we tried to get a shot of Kaylee tasting the pizza for the first time, but she smashed it when we turned our back. But would you like to try it for the camera and for the folks at home and tell us what you think? What's the verdict, kiddo?
Beautiful. Delectable.
Kids have had their dinner and they're busting for a s'more.
Yeah.
How's the s'mores, darling?
Oh,
Ready to go?
no. They're
Oh,
melted.
no. Our digestives. Our thin digestives, our secret s'more weapon. It's already melted, kids. You don't even have to put it on the fire.
Oh, they're so great. Yeah.
Focus.
They look disgusting.
Oh, you don't mind, do you?
No.
You gonna go have s'mores?
Yeah.
S'mores by the fire.
Make sure it's on properly.
So we've had Kaylee cooking dinner, so now we get to see Owen cooking dessert. You gonna talk us through the process, Owen?
Yeah, so we slowly twist it around and
First we stick it right into the fire until it turns black.
yeah. And then you take the skin off and then it's all mushy and good.
No, that's not what you do.
Well, you can do what that is. This is actually this.
Is it ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't focus on it, mate, it's too dark. You stick it between 2 digestive bins.
And then you get covered in chocolate because
you give
they're
it to
all
the young
melty.
child and he devours it.
Just leave it.
How is it, buddy?
Good.
I turned that camera off by accident. Good night, guys. We will see you in the morning as the Gibb River Road actually begins. We're finally going to hit some corrugations. You ready?
No.
Morning, darling.
You are a butthead.
How did you sleep?
Terrible, because you kept farting all night. It was so toxic it would wake me up from my sleep. It was disgusting. I think it was like every hour. I'm so tired.
And you hate me.
I think you're a butthead. I'm annoyed at you because you kept waking me up with your stinky ass.
Well, guess what we got to do this morning?
What?
We've got to go and cross the Pentecost.
Oh no.
Alrighty guys, today we're about to hit the Gibb River proper, so I thought I'd take you for a walk around and show you what preparations we've made for these travels. We haven't done a whole lot, but we'll just go for a walk around and just kind of point out everything. So we've taped up the vents, just a bit of plastic film that we picked up at Bunnings. We still had that left over from our Cape York trip as well. Another vent up there. This one is just the extraction fan for the cooker. I'm not too worried about that one, so I'm going to try leaving that one open. The other thing that I did is I went around all of these tunnel boots and I tightened all these down. So now our tunnel boots are all locking in super tight, and hopefully that's going to prevent any dust from getting inside our tunnel boots. I did the same thing with our canopies as well. I tightened all these locks. They're so tight now that I've got to lean on the door like this and squeeze them on, and Mel can't even open and close the canopy doors. But hopefully that'll help keep some of the dust out of the canopy. On the car, I have installed a uni filter, a pre-filter on the snorkel, and we got new tyres as well. So we got some Dunlops Grand Treks. So I picked these tyres because they were a bit cheaper for one, but they're also a 10 ply. So I've always been a Cooper's man, but I wasn't overly impressed with our last Cooper's performance, so I thought, why not try something else? So we're going to give these Dunlops a go. So they have a 10 ply thickness, which is more than the standard 8 ply that came on the Coopers or even the Wranglers, the Goodyear Wranglers and things like that. So fingers crossed that will help us stay puncture free. We don't really have the ability to carry an extra set of tyres, so that's why we thought it would be best to get new tyres. In fact, we picked up those tyres while we were down in Whyalla, because I got the tip that I was going to do it up in Kununurra, and I got the tip from Our Will Adventure that they put on a bit of a Gibb River Road tax up there, so it would have been better to get it done further south, so that's why we did it down there. And then lastly, just in the canopy, most of the things in here are all strapped down, but I've actually got a ratchet strap and I've put it over the barbecue to hold the barbecue in place, because otherwise it's going to rattle and fall apart. And that's it. That's their preparations from the outside. I won't go into the inside. I think Mel might show you what she's done on the inside when we arrive at our next destination, and we have a little assess to see how we've fared on the journey. Alright, we're here. We are ready to do the Pentecost River. Very fortunately, we've met another crew that's crossing. They've taken off their cruiser and they've left it on the other side, and they're ready to recover us if we don't make it. It's not too deep, so if you get stuck, you'll get stuck and you just need a hand out. So we don't have to worry about flooding or anything like that. But we were quite nervous having seen how many people got stuck trying to cross yesterday. So I've taken some precautionary measures. My snatchy is on and ready to go. Cruiser on the other side has a soft shackle on his hitch ready to go. So everything's ready to go. So we've really got nothing to be concerned about anymore. It'll be sweet. We'll watch these guys go through, and then it's our turn next. Here we go. We're going to tackle the Pentecost. So I'm going to go low range, diff locker in, and we are off. Mel will fly in the drone, we'll see how she goes. Easy peasy, no need to be worried. We crossed the Pentecost and look what we found. Bitumen.
Bitumen.
And one hell of a view.
the Cockburn Ranges.
We'll pull up and grab ourselves a photo, I think, and then we'll push on. Alright, we just grabbed a couple of happy snaps here at Cockburn Range. Interestingly enough, the phone's going off. We've found some signal. A little bit of Telstra signal there at the Cockburn Range lookout. So, last night while we were sitting at camp, Mel and I actually formulated a plan.
We did.
A rough plan for our Gibb River itinerary, because the only thing that we knew we were doing was El Questro Station, and aside from that, I also knew I wanted to camp on the Pentecost, but yeah, all of this moving forward, we've got no real plan or itinerary. So we formulated a bit of a plan, which means we know where we're going. I thought I'd use this little bit of bitumen to take the opportunity to tell you. So where are we heading tonight, Mel?
We are heading to Ellenbrae Station for one night, and we're going to try the scones.
And what's the other main reason why you had to stay there?
Because there's donkey showers.
Mel wants a nice hot donkey shower.
I haven't had a donkey shower since Cape York, so I'm excited to have another one.
Something about corrugations and donkey showers,
yeah,
eh?
There's something. It's special.
Alright, we'll see you when we get to Ellenbrae Station.
Cool drinks, tire repairs, visitors welcome. That sounds ominous.
Alright mate, we've arrived, you can get out. We've just arrived at Ellenbrae Station. We did probably about 100 kilometres today. It took us about 3 hours, so that kind of gives you an idea of how fast we're travelling. I don't think it was all that bad. There was certainly a few corrugations, but it was nothing on Cape York.
There were some nice spots of bitumen going uphill, so that was cool.
Yeah, so not too bad, but we're about to head in and see how the van has fared, and Mel might take you through what she's done to try and prepare the van. To show you how to not break your van or how to break your van. I can see one thing on the floor, children. Would you mind hopping out the way, please?
Can you stay back there, please? A couple of our little pets have fallen down. Oh no. So we've, I don't know where the battery is for the smoke detector. Maybe should have taken that down. There's a lot of dust, red dust. I think
that's just sand from camp last night.
Camp
It's all kind of piled up in the middle to make it easy to clear out.
Oh, things fell off the cooker. Our toilet paper's all the way down here. At least it hasn't unravelled.
But you know, honestly, it doesn't look like there's been any
no
damage.
Dirt in.
Quickly, just get this ventilation going, Mel. So, what have you done to result in such little catastrophes in here?
Well, so all our technology is kind of up here. We took all the devices and they're tucked into the bed. So the kids' iPads and school computers are tucked in there. We've got our computers tucked under our pillows.
That's just to give the technology maximum cushioning. Kids, can you run around and open all the windows for us?
Yeah. And we had a basket there. I've actually changed that and put 3 fusion hooks on it because it wasn't sticking to the wall before and it kept hitting the tap when it fell down.
So, baskets off the wall, I guess is what Mel's saying. And
fridge strap.
we lost our fridge door when we did Cape York, and we invented this little strap system. It's just got a couple little eye sockets, one up here, one down here, and this conveniently located hook from our TV stand around here, and that holds our fridge door in nice and secure.
But yeah, a lot of stuff's tucked into the bed. So the TV, we've got the Starlink modem, that's tucked into bed.
I remember last time on Cape York we actually used to put our mat under this to protect it.
We did, but we didn't decide to do that. We'd already broken our table, so
I think maybe it's just something you've forgotten. Maybe we should do that for the rest of the journey.
Oh, I think it's alright. Nothing else really has happened. Starlink's tucked into Owen's bed. And
the shower door still in place. So.
Shower door still in place. Anytime you have a fusion hook though, I've been pegging it. So like we have a towel here to survive the whole trip. It's because I pegged it. Because otherwise they don't hold up.
All right,
So,
we're gonna have some lunch and then we'll go and check out the Ellenbrae scones and jam and cream.
Yummy! Excited.
You made us come all this way. You picked Ellenbrae Station specifically for this. What are we having?
Scone with jam and cream.
You have any scones facts for us?
No. Just yum.
So, Ellenbrae Station actually has a little gorge we can go to. We had no idea about. What's this gorge called, darling?
Sandy Gorge.
Sandy Gorge. Follow the sandy track and you will find Sandy Gorge. And to think, Mel, what, like 3 weeks ago we were complaining about the cold.
Now it's so hot though. We can't win.
It's so hot. Thank
It's
goodness
so
that there's a swimming
hot.
hole here.
Yeah, we thought.
It's just exhausting. Like, I just want to have a sleep.
But you just sweat so much and it's gross.
Looking forward to swim. Woohoo! Have a look at that. Water's quite fresh, which when you consider how hot it is today is quite nice. We're going to jump in and have ourselves a swim.
I'm playing turtles.
What an unexpected surprise. After how many people we saw at El Questro, I wasn't expecting to find a beautiful gorge like this all to ourselves. How good is that? But we're gonna head back to camp now because there's one thing back at camp that I just can't turn down. And that's a bath. They got these beautiful baths here in Ellenbrae Station and kind of a communal shower area, lovely like rock wall formation on the outside. We just have to bucket the water from the shower and into
Would you like to
the bath.
demonstrate?
This feels familiar, doesn't it? I'm boiling 2 pots of water and then transferring them to the bath because none of this plumbing works. What is this? A bath for ants?
It does.
Coming to you from our last failed bath experiment.
Although the water seems to be staying in there for a change.
Now for the piece de la resistance. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. In tonight's installment of low-cost, simple caravan food for the Gibb River Road, we're doing my favourite, one of my go-tos, Hackett savoury mince. Okay, savoury mince, 1 extra small,
Thank you, Daddy.
1 extra large, the largest meal for everyone, for
Thanks,
my little bodybuilder, my bulking bodybuilder. 1 fair-sized one, and the leftovers for Dad. We're gonna go to bed. Good night. See you in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning, guys. We've had ourselves a little bit of a sleep in today. Mel decided she wants to have dessert again for breakfast. And Ellenbrae Station doesn't open up until 8 o'clock, so we got to have a little bit of a sleep in before we're pushing on so that Mel can have scones with jam and cream for breakfast. Is that right?
Not? Why not?
What else? Got a funny story to tell you as well. Last night, Kaylee walked down to the toilet. We're trying not to use our toilet because there isn't a lot of places to dump the toilet here. So we would normally just go in the van at night, but whilst we're on the Gibb, if there's a toilet available, we're walking to them. Anyway, we sent Kaylee down to the toilet. She was wearing a head torch.
She came back up and she looked petrified. She's like, I saw all these little shiny lights on the floor, so I went to have a look what they were. And what she was looking at was the eye shine of all the wolf spiders that are all crawling around on the ground out there. There is a ton of them out there at night hunting. So poor thing is petrified. She's like, I don't want to go to the toilet. Anyway, we're going to go and have some breakfast and get on the road. And what's the plan this morning, Mel?
We're going to Hann River for a swim. Not the Hann River in Cape York, but the Hann River that's here.
And potentially to camp there. We're going to go and check it out anyway.
Yeah.
And if we don't camp there, we'll be pushing on to Gorge. And what is it, about 100 k's today?
Yeah, 99.
So maybe another 3 hours, we'll see. But look, the road started getting better coming here into Ellenbrae station, and if it's as good the rest of the way as it was coming into here, we'll be doing it pretty quick, because we were doing 60-70 k's into here towards the end. And I was told from other travellers that the worst of it was from Ellenbrae and up to El Questro, so we might be past the worst of it. And if that's the case, then yeah, Gibb River's been pretty kind to us, because it wasn't bad at all coming in here.
So we've just come up to Ellenbrae to fill up on water.
Now we're filling up on scones. Well, we have managed to find a spot on Hann River and find a camp, which is great, even in the sun, so that's a bonus. We're just probably going to grab our chairs, sit down in the creek and relax in the water all day. So it should be a pretty good day.
Right, this has been us, guys. A few sippies down in the Hann River down here. I'll take you down and show you what we've been doing. We've been doing it rough, I tell you. Wait till you see what Mel's up to. She looks pretty darn happy. Tough life. You're not too hot down here. Do you need anything?
No, I'm good.
Would you like to try my pina colada? This one might be the best one yet.
Oh, that is good.
Isn't it good?
Yeah, that is good.
Isn't this good? Kids are down here playing. We're just having a few relaxed days in here. It's been pretty darn nice.
Well, I do have this week off work. My first time off work in like a year and a half.
So this is what she gets up to, boss. Yeah, we're not doing a lot here, honestly. We're just relaxing. Kaylee and I might have our most epic location of chess ever, so we might play a few chess games, and that's about us. We'll see you a little bit later tonight.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
Alright, we have dinner for the night. Nothing fancy for the children. We have one of our family favourites. It is sausage pasta. Just a bit of sausage cooked with a bit of broccoli, pasta, passata. Kids' favourite. Best thing is it's just bulk, right? Because this one is bulking, isn't she?
She's growing.
Look at this bowl, and she's going to tell us she's hungry at the end of this. And then for Mum and Dad, we are trying to recreate our Dally Waters pub meal. We're having
Beef and barra.
barra and beef with a bit of salad. We'd love to have a bit more, but it's Gibb River Road, and beggars can't be choosers. We can't fit all that much in the fridge.
Yeah, it's true. We also have some homegrown lemons from Grandpa.
Thanks, Grandpa. We're going to wrap up the vlog here, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and we'll see you next week for another adventure.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, well, no Gibb River trip wouldn't be complete. No Gibb River Road trip would be buggered. Well, that's no bull. Wow.
Nice spot, not sure about
It's a lovely spot here. Not sure about the neighbour. No bull about it. Wow, isn't this spot a cracker? Don't know about the neighbours though. No bull about it.
It's a terrible pun, Mel. I don't know, it doesn't even make sense. Mel, it's easy. This is an absolutely magnificent camp. No bull. Like, was it that hard?
Apparently.
Was it that hard?
Apparently. It's hot. My brains are not working.
I do feel a bit like I'm on one of those machines that like jiggles you. See the little chicken arms going backwards and forwards. What's going on, honey?
3 black cockatoos, which we love seeing because we hadn't seen them. But there's 3 in the bushes, which is pretty cool. There's 2 more behind us, and they're such a rarity. They're so beautiful to see. They've got such a distinct call as well, so you can recognise them anywhere.
And one here. Where's the third one? This one's behind a tree.
Down here, a little further.
Forgive the terrible videography, folks. It's not as easy as David Attenborough makes it look.
Take you anyway, can I?
This white shirt is getting worse and worse.
Just not going to be able to wear
I don't
it.
spill anything on my dark coloured shirts.
Yeah. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop.